everybody, Justin from Shadow Chasers Investigations, and it's story time again. But not just story time, it's ghost story time. Now these next two stories actually happened in my own house. Now a little backstory, I live in a farmhouse. The farmhouse was built in the early 1800s or mid 1800s. We've had a few tragic deaths here. We had a couple airplanes crash in our field. Both pilots died each time, and a few other things that I just can't remember right now. So years ago, my room was in the basement of this old farmhouse. I had my computer set up down there, and I was reviewing evidence from a previous investigation that I had done. After a few hours of reviewing evidence, I went upstairs to go use the bathroom, and I noticed that all the toilet paper rolls were stacked in the shower, and they were stacked up like a pyramid. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? I'm like, this is kind of weird. Maybe somebody was cleaning in the cabinet under the sink and just put them all in there. It's kind of oddly stacked, but whatever. So I take all the toilet paper and I put it back in the cabinet under the sink, do my business, and went back down to my room. I come back up an hour later, and the same thing, all the toilet paper stacked in the shower like a pyramid again. I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? Why are people doing that? I don't understand. I took all the toilet paper and I put it back. I went downstairs, came back an hour later, and the same thing happened again. I'm thinking, all right, that's it. I'm gonna talk to my sister and my brother-in-law and everybody in the house and see what the hell's going on. So I asked my sister, I'm like, who's stacking all the toilet paper in the shower? And her reply was, I don't know, but I put it back 3 times already. What? Are you serious? You're telling me that you put all the toilet paper rolls back in the cabinet below the sink 3 times already? And she goes, yeah. And her husband said, yeah, I put them away like twice too. And I'm thinking, okay, so my sister put all of the toilet paper rolls away 3 times. My brother-in-law did twice, and I did 3 times. So this thing is really screwing with us. This is paranormal activity. Okay, all right. So I walk back to the bathroom. Now, mind you, before I talked to my sister, I had put all the toilet paper rolls back away. I walk back to the bathroom, and they're stacked up again in a freaking pyramid in the damn shower. No one even heard the cabinet doors opening or any sound coming from the bathroom at all. I don't know what the deal is with the bathroom, because other stuff has happened in there. And I'm not talking about after leaving the bar, going to White Castle, getting trashed, and then unloading in the bathroom. But anywho, our faucet is the type of faucet where you just pull the handle up and the water comes out of the faucet, right? And there were times where the faucet would just turn on full blast by itself. Like there's no way it can just accidentally move up and turn on the faucet. I actually had a friend come over once, and she went to go use the bathroom, and she's sitting on the toilet, and all of a sudden the freaking sink turns on full blast. Now I had already told her about all the weird stuff that has happened in that bathroom. So she's all freaking out, yelling at the ghost, saying, I'm trying to hurry. And then finally, she comes outside, and she goes, you know, it's a good thing I was already sitting on the toilet, because that damn ghost scared the shit out of me. That ghost just must have some weird bathroom fetish or something. Moral of the story is, just because you're alone in the bathroom, doesn't mean nobody's watching you. Yeah. Creepy. Now our next story takes place in my room, and every time I would go to sleep, I would be laying down and I would see this bright light just illuminate and light up the ceiling, and it did this every single night. You would just see this light appear. Other stuff happened in my room. Door would open and close by itself. You would see shadow movement and stuff and whatnot. But the scariest damn thing that happened was that light, and it would just light up the ceiling every night. There's nothing there that would do that. It would just, this ball of light would show up, and it would just start illuminating the whole ceiling, and then it would just kind of fade away every single night. Now I checked my room for stuff that would, light up or illuminate at night and just kind of cast a light. but it wasn't something that really cast, like, it was a light source that casted a light onto the ceiling. My friend and his wife came out to visit one weekend, and I let them stay in my room. Now, I told them about the door, I told them about the shadow movement, but I didn't tell them about that light on the ceiling. Basically, we all go to sleep, we wake up the next morning, and my friends ask me, hey, what the hell lights are ceiling up in the middle of the night? They were laying in bed, and this light lit up the entire ceiling. It did not care that I wasn't there. It didn't care that my friends were there. It just did its nightly thing. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, well, last night something at the ceiling lit up, and it lit up the whole ceiling pretty much. And I was like, oh, I forgot to tell you about the ghost that does that. And they look at each other and they look at me and they're like, are you serious? I'm like, yes. Like, it happens every single night. Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot to tell you about that. It was kind of like an unintended validation that I'm not the only one that sees this. Needless to say, they don't go in the basement anymore. So there you have it, guys. Those are my ghost stories for the week. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel because I make videos every week. And I'll see you guys next